Oh man, away we go. Oh boy. I really hope I'm not a false prophet. Could you imagine? Fuck. Probably getting the worst ending possible. Saying that you work for God and you don't. But I hope God takes into account that, hey, if I'm not, I'm crazy for him and maybe it's just I want to be. I just want to bring the truth to the world, you know what I mean? If there are elite pedos rocking and ruling our worlds, should we give a shit, pay attention, find out, come together? You know what I mean? I watched this video earlier with Jamie Kennedy and Feldman, and they were talking about what it would take to end all this Epstein stuff and all that, and to just change the world. You know what I mean? And how they would have to do it, and I don't know. Like, see, I'm a simple thinker. I think we could do it just using the internet and just keep running our daily lives. And then we find and we talk amongst ourselves what we would want to create out of the bullshit that we're in. You know what I mean? You know, we could all come together and say, hey, let's just start all over again. These numbers don't really mean anything. They can go along with the whole fucking system. We'll create something new. But first off, we'll have to stop the debt. JP Morgan or whoever the fuck's getting paid when we print money. She says, bye bye. Anyways, I think we could do it if we coordinated it well enough. You know what I mean? There'd have to be no chaos, no mayhem. Not the fucking revolution everybody thinks, you know what I mean? Because thou shalt not kill. And if you're willing to do that kind of revolution, then hey, you're just Satan's just got you trapped so many different ways. Keep you away from the truth. Fighting for the truth, being the truth. Who knows? What is the truth? Something we should always want. 'Cause I think the problem is so many people are trying to manifest shit from God. You know what I mean? They just, oh God, please give this to me, give this to me. Instead of asking questions and asking for the wisdom to acquire the knowledge to get what it is that you want. Be willing to do the work. But Oprah's got her secret. And a lot of people have bought on to the secret. You know what I mean? Eckhart Tolle, he's pretty popular. You know what I mean? And these are just my thoughts and opinions, and you guys can let me know where Eckhart Tolle is wise. Okay. I know he says some good stuff. Just I think he keeps you guys in a loop of stupidity, so you never want to actually get consciousness, which is I'd love for Eckhart to tell me what consciousness is. You know what I mean? It's awareness, Eckhart. Who's Bill Gates to you, Eckert? Can we do a little investigation together? What do you think, Eckert? Let's get in the now, pumpkin. You know what I mean? But hey, I'm just sorry. I think people like that are screwing a lot of minds. And I need to stand up and speak my mind. And if people don't want to hear about my mind, then they don't have to mind my mind. I don't want them to have my mind. I want them to know their own minds through God. And the only way through that is through the truth. Inward. Or you remain a Squidward. Who knows? Who knows? I got Trump on my screen. And the title is something about I haven't watched the whole thing yet, but it's about Ukraine and Russia. And then I haven't heard the part about Cash Potato Head yet, but there's a part on there about because people are thinking that Cash is in trouble and he might get fired. And I mean, you guys can't figure out he's loyal to Donald Trump. Now, Donald will dump a motherfucker if you start to hurt him or make him look bad, you know what I mean? No matter how many files you fucking, because listen, if files come out now, that means both administrations should be wrapped up and put in prison because it was a cover-up. You know what I mean? Pam Bondi only told us there was thousands of videos. Hey, Willard. Not yet, pumpkin. Hey, do you think the Jews will like me, Uncle Will? Do you think they'll like me? I don't think they will, bud. They're so desperately want their Mashiach to show up, bud. I don't think they're gonna like me. If it's me, hey, bud, can you imagine? They'd be wanting to be justified for all this war and all this other bullshit. And I'd have to plainly tell them, no, guys, you guys went too deep into the book. Books. There's those things called and now Johnny Ringo, but we have our Thanksgiving another we already had our Thanksgiving. Canadians and Americans, they hold theirs differently, bud. What was I talking about? Willard. Ringo, he's has a turkey every day. Hey, bud, what if you're one of the biggest turkeys that ever walked the face of this earth? Hey, bud, you lied upon the Mashiach, spit on the Mashiach, treated the Mashiach like shit. And in comes Kurtz. Fucking stinky, stinky, stink. Hey, could you imagine if you guys were messing with fucking God's messenger? You know, that'd make me a part of God. And if you can't acknowledge you're part of God, because part of God would not act a fool like you guys are grown adults. What are you doing? Like, are you fucktards paid? Are you MK Ultra? Is there anything I can do to tell you to get on the truth train? Admit your pedal protectors, admit to your stupidity, give it up, be reborn, stop thinking the way you do, think like a child, anything's possible. Hey, I don't know, man. We're all here for the holidays, Carl. Yeah. Whatever, Johnny Ringo, whatever suits your fancy, bud. We're all here just for the holidays. I could use a holiday to tell you the truth. Like, not a holiday with anybody, just my fucking self, bud. Just on like just on the beach in Mexico. Just fucking just like just chilling, but you can't. You can't. When God gives you a brain that doesn't fucking stop. Hey, sunshine, you're here for a purpose. Get your ass a moving. It don't matter what Uncle Will says. Uncle Will suffer. Don't worry about what Uncle Will does. Worry about what you do, Carl. Only you can send you to hell. Don't let Uncle Will drag you down with him. And Kurt, and do you want to be in that company forever and ever and ever? Oh, you want to be in the light, Carl. Remember, children are worth fighting for, boys. The future. You guys just fucking, you're dumb. You don't have the truth, Carl. Where don't I have the truth, Pumpkin? Hey, where the fuck don't I have the truth? Hey, Vod, the Epstein files, if anything comes out, that means there was a big cover up by the Biden, by the Biden, by the Biden administration. Mr. Christopher there, or Christopher Ray, and Donald Trump himself, and Cash Potato Head and Pam Bondi all said there was nothing to see here. Case was closed. So if there's something to see, it's a cover up. They're all dirty. Do you not fucking get that, meathead? No, they got your brain all twisted up sideways, 6 ways. They don't even have your brain twisted up. You got your own brain twisted up on me, buddy. Because you don't want to take a look at yourself. Okay, Willard. Drink enough and it'll stop, buddy. Well, Johnny Ringo, I'd like to get you off the bottle, bud. You know what I mean? The teat. The teeth of the system. You don't want to be a part of the system, bud. You want off that teeth. You know what I mean? And if the bottle is your demon, bud, you might want to get rid of your demons. But hey, if it's not your demons, I'm not to tell you what to do, bud. I'm just saying, you know you, and well, you want to be you to, you know, be a better you, and that way you can, you know what I mean? You know, I want the best for you, Johnny Ringo. You know what I mean? You haven't come over here creating a shitstorm for yourself like folks like Little Me and Uncle Will and Rip It and Eyes Open. You know what I mean? How's it going, Rip It? You have a happy Thanksgiving because I'm not having Thanksgiving. I already did. I already had my happy Thanksgiving. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Did you guys understand this when I say this to you guys? Do you guys get her? Remember, I can't remember exactly what Jesus says. What does Jesus say? I wonder if I can find that. And I don't want to take that off my screen though. Shit, because I want to watch that video. Oh, I forgot what I was thinking about. I blew it, rip it. Was it a good one? No, every day's the same. Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking about. You know what Jesus is giving his big speech about who's gonna who will inherit the earth and who will become what and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? Do you think he was talking about levels of Christ consciousness? Those of you who are willing to suffer and can't stand this fucking world, but yet you fight for it because you fight for me, the truth. And you know that the children are worth fucking fighting for. For you will be known as the children of God. Does that sound like a fucking fight worth fighting for? Wouldn't you want the ultimate prize? You know what I mean? Fuck, a little bit of misery on this earth. I'm just seeing the real world, you know what I mean? I'm trying to show it to you guys. Because it doesn't have to be this miserable, you know what I mean? You guys would just see the possibilities that I see. But you don't see what I see. Because your third eyes are plugged. They did it on purpose, though. Fucking fluoride. Hey, those sons of bitches, they should pay for what they did. They knew it would clog you up and make you dumb, but yet they did it. Telling you guys, look, your teeth, they're so great. This is what you need. Oh no, fuck. I don't know, fair. But yeah, I think Christ consciousness is not what you guys think it is. I think it's awareness. I think it's like awareness. You can see the demons, you know what I mean? Even the nice, pretty ones who talk fucking nice and pretend to be all lovey dovey. And Uncle Will, what do you think of Troy Black, bud? What do you think, bud? Did you watch her? Hey, you think that's a plug for Trump? Now, here's the deal Willard, listen, because I pay attention to people. I like if I'm saying stuff to people, I want to know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I don't take a little clip, and even when I think that you're not on the right track and you're hurting people, I'll still fucking pay attention if I'm talking about you. Okay. So Mr. Buzz, he's getting on my nerve. He's getting on my nerves, okay, bud? I'm the Mashiach, and I'm no better than him, but he's getting on my fucking nerve because he's dictating and he's telling people what the fuck they're supposed to think. You know what I mean? And it bugs me. And know what really bugged me today? You know how we talk about he was talking about, I'm not a prophet. I'm just a deliverance minister. I'm just like, you got a big bug infestation, Will. You should, according to Mr. Buzz. Okay. But, anyways, but he was talking about that Biggs guy or whatever, the one that, ear boy, okay, called Trump's ear before it happened. He's a real prophet. And I thought, oh, this fucking kook job. Listen, he's telling people that this is, if that was a real prophet, like the prophets were like, I don't know. Do you think prophets were sitting there getting messages every fucking day to build their fucking YouTube channels with different shit all the fucking time? Is that what the Bible has fucking laid out in it? Like the prophets were doing? I don't know. What is the Mashiach? Well, buddy, it's the Christ, okay? It's the Christ. But the Mr. The Jewish people are gonna have a tough time. I'm here for them, okay? They're gonna have a tough time with this, and they don't have to take Jesus on, okay? But they're waiting for a dude. They're waiting for a Messiah, an anointed one, okay? Don't get your knickers in a knot. You can anoint yourself too. You know what I mean? You just gotta choose to be chosen because you already have been. You just gotta want her back, okay? So, so the story goes, right? They didn't believe that Jesus was the Mashiach, the Messiah. They were waiting for someone to conquer their enemies for them. You know what I mean, brother? And they didn't like the message that Jesus was sending around because Jesus is like these warmongering pigs, the Pharisees. They're no good. They're no good. They're no good. They're no good. You need to get back to the law of Moses, for I am the law of Moses. And you Twitter twats don't know that you're not supposed to be killing one another. You know what I mean, brother? You're supposed to, try and work shit out with your neighbors. You don't have to be friends, but just mind your own fucking business. If you don't like what one another's doing, just fucking stick to your own and you know what I mean? As long as you're not hurting anybody. If you're only hurting yourself, fucking they should let you be. You know what I mean? Hey Willard. So the Mashiach and story blows that they have two Mashiachs, one that rides in on a donkey. Okay. I don't know if you know about this, but Jesus did ride in on a donkey. And well, possibly the second one would come through the clouds. Johnny Ringo, imagine that through the clouds, maybe on a white horse, or maybe on a donkey. I did that video the other day, right there, right? My donkey. But anyways, through the clouds, that could be the internet, eh? You know what I mean? And anyways, so because we're not supposed to listen up. We're not supposed to worship men, okay? So this is where you're gonna get her all twisted, but don't get her twisted. Listen up. They're gonna be disappointed in their Mashiach because he clearly has to tell them the Mashiach can't save them. They are their own Mashiach. And only through the truth can they find their Mashiach. You know what I mean? But they gotta gain awareness. what's going on around them and what they should be believing, God's way or what men has always told them. You know what I mean? Which way it's gonna be. So for you guys to decide. Anyways, so yeah, the machine and well, what else can we say about the Mashiach? Yeah, he's to convince everybody they're Mashiachs or Christ, right? Jesus told us. This is the beautiful thing about Jesus because he's a great character to follow. You know what I mean? Like he said, follow me. No one's to follow me. They follow Jesus, the truth, and the life, right? So, how could he do follow the truth? Uh, Laying the law of Moses, eh? The law of Moses. There's only 10 commandments. You know what I mean? We forget. uh, love your next door, your tuber as yourself. Well, here's the thing, Jen. We're supposed to love our neighbors as ourselves, and you're right. So you always got to be truthful with your neighbors in order to love them because you yourself should want the truth. You know what I mean? So sometimes you got to be truthful. You know what I mean? You have to say, hey, neighbor, stay on your side of the street. I'm good over here, brother. You don't need to, you know what I mean? But also know that if that neighbor ever wants to build themselves up and they need help, if you are down, would you want to be helped? You know what I mean? But there's a difference between helping and enabling. And there's a sickness called enabling in this world. It's gross. Yeah, Jen, I know. The truth is a nasty thing. You know what I mean? It's hard to accept you're a fucking pedophile protector. Nobody wants to go look and see if they are because then they find out that they are. But I try and tell them, hey, once you figure it out, you don't have to fucking lay in your victimhood. You know what I mean? Accept it. Want to change it. You know what I mean? Just talk about it. Think about it for a bit. Hey, should you share that information with your friends and family? And hey, should we come together and find out? Is Bill Gates up to no good? Or should we just keep letting him run fucking buck wild all over the place? Hey, you know what I mean? Is Elon Musk the fucking man that, like, aren't you guys tired of fucking cupcake interviews with fucking Elon? Really? Like, I'm sorry, Joe Rogan isn't giving him the hard questions. You know what I mean? Nobody, this is all fucked up. To me, I don't want to live in a fucking delusion, okay? And I don't think it's fair that any of us should have to live in a delusion. We as humanity should always get to know the truth, whether it's good or it's bad. Because if it's bad, then maybe we can face it together. You know what I mean? Because we could be stronger together. You know what I mean? If we just fucking started this fucking loving one another. And I don't mean this fucking sickness that's fucking going on. This, I don't even know what the fuck this bullshit is that's they call love these days. It's fucking gross, man. It's all fun. Like, Jen, I can show you this fucking like what I'm asking. Maybe I'm just being hypercritical. And maybe it's because I know that this man manipulates brains, okay? And it really fucking bothers me. And I can prove it. And no one ever would let me because no one would listen to me. But, anyways, how would you feel about a big buff, whatever? And he comes up to you and he tells you about how he saved a kitten and how he connected with that kitten and how. Really? Would that like, does that Is that the kind of man you're looking for, John? Or are you like or is it like I don't know, for me, if I saved a kitten, if I'm not gonna tell my wife or whatever about it. I'd be like, "Hey, I caught this kitten," and it was I tell her how I saved it first. He never told us how he saved it, but he just saved it. I'd be like, "Well, this kitten had its head in a jar, and I saved it. I helped the little thing get its head out, and it was pissed off at first, but, cute little thing, I let it go." Like, but instead, there's this big drama fucking I think a connection in it. Like, is that what girls are looking for these days? Because I don't think they're looking for men, really. Like, if you pay attention to maybe it's just TikTok, or maybe I've just seen too many like, fucking I don't know. I don't I'm a professional crybaby. Fuck, dude. Yeah. When the children cry, let them know we tried, Uncle Will. Fuck, dude. Yeah, I have to go to sleep at night knowing people are suffering every fucking day, bro. You know what I mean? Like, dude, listen. It fucking pisses me off that not one of these journalists or whatever can go to Trump because apparently Candace's life is in danger. Wouldn't it be good to find out if she is actually looking for the truth or is she trying to stir the pot? Couldn't somebody just fucking ask Trump to please settle the Macron situation? Should women around the world be coming to stand up for Candace, or should they be coming to stand up behind Miss Macron? Who's the liar? One is not a very nice lady, okay? One of them would definitely it's like, if there's a hell, you would think, eh? Eh? Like, Candace talks a lot about Jesus. Do you think that she would risk hell with Macron? I mean, they're sophisticated, they should know better. Like, they're smarter and more educated, they should know that the commandments mean something, right? Or are they just victims of MK Ultra and this isn't who they are? And if they just come forward and tell the people who they are, maybe they can actually find themselves by paying for who they used to be. You know what I mean? So they can be reborn. You can't be reborn to Jesus or the truth until you accept the truth. And wow, repentance. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel like you need to reach out a different way. The Creekers don't care about what you try to tell. And hey, Jen, here's the deal. If I try and be the way that they want me to be, then I'm not being me. This isn't a popularity contest for me. I don't care if people believe me or not. I don't like it's on them. Like, I'm sorry. I will think you're a pattern protector until you fucking prove me otherwise. You know what I mean? Like, that's just the way it is. And if you want to tell me I'm crazy for wanting the truth, they call me fucking crazy. I couldn't give two shits. I'm here for God, not you fucking people. I've been spat on and fucking shit on and fucking just so I can learn how you guys treat each other so I can show you. There's a system built so you guys fucking act this way. And it's not just these people on the internet, it's everyday fucking people, nice people that would sell you out if you think you get hurt. It's fucking brutal and it's weird. It's not cool. It's not the truth. Well, no, I can tag Willard if I want. You know what I mean? No, he's not off the hook. He's not off the hook. And he comes and comments in my comment section, or I wouldn't be tagging him anymore. He comes in my comment section where I can't comment back. You know, that's dirty. It's just dirty. It's ignorant. Like how does YouTube even fucking allow that to happen? Where somebody's comment can go on your video and there's not a fucking thing you can do about it. I mean, I guess I could block him, right? But then I'm just the devil, right? I'm silencing him. That's not right. I have nothing to fear, so I don't fucking need to silence anybody. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is. Always about kids with you. Not normal. Not normal knowing that pedophiles are ruling the world possibly and not giving a fuck. That's not normal, bud. Or you're right. What I'm doing is not normal. It should be normal, but it's not, brother. You know what I mean? Use your common fucking sense if you got any common sense inside your fucking brains inside. You know what I mean? What are you doing, Will? This is your soul you're playing with. Give it the fuck up. Stop holding on to something you don't need to. Like, you're fucking stupid, bro. Your little ego is gonna fucking, you're gonna pay. And I'm trying to tell you, bud, let her go. Stop trying to control shit that you can't control. You know what I mean? Let the truth roll, brother. Stop being a hater or let me know why you should hate me. Right? What lies am I telling, brother? Should should I be concerned that a defense minister, Canadian, told me there was a galactic federation of aliens? Hey, I could go into this story deeper, deeper and deeper and deeper on why I got to believe the Galactic Federation, but there was a defense minister telling me. And then after that, brother, a fucking Israeli space minister tells me, or didn't tell me, he in an interview told people that there was a galactic federation of aliens and that Donald Trump knows about it. And I've known this. I was asking for Donald Trump to answer if the galactic, because I, I'm, I thought God wanted me to ask fucking Donald Trump if the Galactic Federation of Aliens was real, and that's before the space minister shit. And then when that happened, I was like, mother trucker, wow. What would Donald Trump say to Jesus if he asked him if there was a galactic federation of aliens and he had to absolutely tell the truth? Hey, is it a psyop? Is it real? What is it? Because now you got that person on Megyn Kelly saying, yeah, Donald Trump knows about the aliens. How's he know? Why is no one asked the question? Hey? Because the Israeli space minister, this wasn't a little YouTube channel or nothing. This was your ABC fucking news saying that they'd left something with Donald Trump's people and hadn't received anything back yet. Like, you would want to find out if that Israeli space minister was fucking crazy or not. Like, he was just working on fucking shit in space. Is he a nut job? Like, fuck. Well, it is the Carl show over here. This is my fucking show, brother. I don't know what to tell you. Who's the intelligent one here? Not you. This is my show. You came to it. You should know it's mine. Yes, Jen, he did. Thank you. Jen just added to it. And that was right around the same time as the Israeli space minister. Yeah, Jen, thank you for reminding me of that. She jumps up to her shit. You know what I mean? And it is that to fight the aliens? Or is it to what? Hey? What from the aliens? What the fuck is with Space Force if you know about the aliens? Dun 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 dun. Oh man. Listen, Mud Daddy. What's up, Brian? Oh, now I got Jen and Brian in the house. Jen was just helping me out with Space Force. Donald Trump knows whether there's a galactic federation of aliens or not, and there's not one intelligent motherfucking newscaster out there that can ask the fucking simple question. Hey, you might want to tell the truth, Don Don. If you're a Jesus boy like you say you are, do you know Jesus as well as you do your Bible verses? Bible boy? Because the Bible means everything to fucking Don. Something he decided to make money on. Hey, those Bibles you got from China. But hey, if you're ever in Israel and you need a drink, Don will tell you not to drink, but Trump vodka, just in case you decide to drink. Don can be the angel or the devil on your shoulder, either or. And wherever the money's to be made. Mud Daddy, yes, I do, but I do. Currently on some galactic fire. No shit about that neither. Galactic fire. Here, I'll even prove it. I think it's in my pocket. Pocket. We got the galactic fire in the house. Now, what this is, Mud Daddy, I know you're thinking that's a very small container, Carl. Can't be a lot in there. Well, Mud Daddy, this is shredded up seven. Hey, seven shredded three times, bud. Three sevens. No, it's just 7 grams, bud. Just shredded stuff. Smells earthy. Earthy. Hey, bud. Is it strong? It's all right. It's all right, Brian. I think it's like 20 something percent, I think. I can't read this label, so let's see it. It's just shredded up, bud. That's all. If you want, I could go pull some nice Blue Dream nugs for you. I got some nugs of Blue Dream. Is that shake? No, it's not shake, bud. No, it's not shake. You can actually buy it where it's already been grinded. It's just grinded. Blue Dream is fire. Well, you should see it. I got some pretty big nugs of it. Oh, I think I got a couple big nugs of it left, but not too much. Oh yeah, he does sell Trump vodka. Yeah, Jen, he does. He does. He does, but you can only get it in Israel now, and that was never made in the USA neither. That was made in Europe somewhere. This is the thing. I I like to anybody who's fallen for Donald Trump's bullshit. It's okay. It's okay because we can all fall for bullshit. You know what I mean? I did. I fucking did. You know what I mean? If if I only would have known back then what I know now, like everybody's like, "Oh, he's a great businessman. Oh, that's why we need him in place." I'm like, Um, he's the art of the deal. It's all about the lie. And sometimes when you're in business and you base it off of lies, sometimes your lies crumble. That's what bankruptcy is. You know what I mean? And to and while this is the sad part about Donald Trump is he never really suffered from his bankruptcies, right? He was always able to hide and do whatever to never make him go low, but anybody who believed in him and they bankrolled their futures on him, they kinda went bankrupt too, right? He kinda got fucked. So I'm just saying, people who tend to believe in Donald Trump sometimes go bankrupt, you know what I mean? It's better to find out that he's bankrupt fucking spiritually right now, so you don't bankrupt yourself spiritually, but that's up to you guys to decide, right? Like, fuck, I think he could end a lot of bullshit in this world, like I said. He just has to tell the Macrons to fucking, "Hey, just do a DNA test," because maybe if Candace is telling the truth about Bridget being a man, maybe all the satanic and MK Ultra bullshit is fucking right too, and that would make um, a lot of things fucked up. A lot of things fucked up. If you have people who have been MK Ultra running countries, you know what I mean? They're part of fucking something. They could fuck some shit up big time. And if Donald Trump was trying to hide that information, da-da-da-da-da-da, from Candace, when Donald Trump takes time out of his fucking day, but he can't take his day to find out if she's a fucking man and warn the world or not, but he can call Candace and saying, "Hey, in the narcissistic twatish way, shut your lips because you're gonna cause so much peace. You're gonna be the cause of so much peace. Just shut up." You know what I mean? Well, Candace is showing the proof. This is what I'm saying. Let's find out who the liar is. You got to call him on it. Is one of your citizens one of your women who could use your help, Mud Daddy, and you refuse to help her? Or there's a lot of women that are really manipulative and starting a lot of bullshit. And is Candace one of those? Got to put away in a mental hospital. Who does that? Who makes shit up like that and fucking keeps carrying on about it, risking their fucking entire future? You know what I mean? It's time to find out who's lying, and you just don't want to find out. You want to live in fucking circus land. Oh, the idiot. No, I'm spiritually gifted, dumbass. I bring common sense to the world. It's lacking it. Mhm. Some awareness. Are you aware of the petals you're protecting? Can we take a look? Is Carl full stupid? Or is it you? Fucking dumb shits. Carl, I help more Americans than you can talk about. Mud Daddy, go suck a dick. Who cares? Nobody cares what you've done. You've done nothing, dude. You're spiritually corrupted. You're spiritually corrupted. Keep telling yourself you do what you do. I know what you're doing. I know what you're not willing to do. You're not willing to be a man when it fucking matters. You're willing to be a man when it can you can look good, when you can tell people how good you are and what you do. But deep down, you don't like fucking doing it, do you? You just like looking good. And it makes you feel good to look good. So put your shit off on here, bud. Thanks, Brian. I know. I fucking know. I know. It's just I put myself through this brain battle every fucking day, but they have no brain, so it's really not a battle, but it does suck my energy out. You know what I mean? And it's you're not right, Carl. Okay, who's Bill Gates in your world, bud? Should we be concerned about him? How about Bill Clinton? Hey, is Ashley Biden's diary fucking real? Prove to me it's not fucking real, you little twit. You know what I mean? Those are things you should be concerned about. Those are men that were running your country. Hey, my daddy, Mr. fucking for America, did you have an American president that wasn't even American? Maybe he was, but does he lack paperwork? Is Obama's paperwork real? Does Obama have real paperwork to be an American? No, but he got to play one anyways. Well, some sucker got to suffer who proved that the paperwork wasn't real and no one fucking gave a shit anyways. So, because Donald Trump wanted you to forget about it. Because if you remember, Donald Trump's the one that pointed it out at one time. Obama doesn't even have paperwork to be an American. He's not even an American. No, in fact, his grandmother said that he was from Kenya. Kenya. Yeah. But then something happened and somebody looked in the paperwork. It proved it was false. And Donald Trump came out and said, no, it's real. Obama's an American. Get your eyes off this shit. Weird. Weird. But Mud Daddy, please explain to me there, Mr. America. Hey, hey, what did your dirty little lie, not your lie, but what is your lie? Because you carry that lie because, well, your allegiance is with America. So how much did your allegiance karma cost you? Hey, if you die knowing this, how many Iraqi souls were taken off this earth because of an American lie? You can't deny it was a lie because, well, you can't show me any weapons of mass destruction. Well, hey, did that just happen again, maybe? In Iran? I ran so far away, couldn't get away. Speaking of Iran, did you know that the paperwork, remember when your president, Biden, was deemed incompetent mentally and wasn't responsible for the paperwork that he had outside of where it was supposed to be? Do you remember that? Well, Donald had paperwork too. Remember when they raided Mar-a-Lago? Well, did you know that Donald had paperwork showing him that his country was going to set him up to look like he started a war with Iran? Now, I can point you to that video if you really like to see it. So, why would he, knowing that they want him to do something about Iran because they were trying to make it look like he was going to start a war with Iran? What would your little brother be able to talk you guys into? Eh? That's just fucking weird shit, eh? But the weirdest part about Iran is those nuclear facilities, for the power, not the weapons. One of them is in a very dangerous position that if something happened there, it would destroy all the water in the Middle East pretty much. Now, I know what you're thinking. When I say water, you think Kamala Harris, don't you? Now, you all think she's stupid, and when she talks about the wheels on the bus go around and round, I know she looks stupid, she talks stupid, and well, she don't even know who the fuck she is in her own book. But sometimes even Kamala says brilliant things, or maybe she knows things. Who knows? Okay, but she thinks that in the future, fights aren't going to be over oil anymore. There'll be no more Iraqs for oil. This will be about water fights. Be about the water. Eh? You wanted to crush society, make it come to its knees. Fuck its water supply, eh? I'm just saying, I don't know. But I did see videos and I shared them years ago. People dumping shit into the water and streams and stuff. People like kayaking and stuff, and they're looking over and these people who look like they work for cities and stuff like that, they're sitting there dumping shit into the water and they're asking, hey, what are you putting in there? And they wouldn't answer and nothing and just dumping in and skedaddle. And I don't know. Am I full of shit? Uncle Will show you where they're fucking the water up all over the place too. Well, that's just salt water. You know what I mean? And instead of, proving to the world what they're doing over there, in Venezuela. They're just destroying fucking boats, apparently, that are filled with fentanyl that's going into our seas and getting into our, you know, what happens if that gets to the marine life? You know what I mean? But what you guys don't understand too is over in Venezuela, Donald Trump's got a new girlfriend. You know what I mean? She loves him too. She she got that great big prize for being the best humanitarian in the whole wide world. And she said, I'm not the best humanitarian in the whole wide world. I Donald Trump deserves this. Donald deserves this. And well, I'm gonna keep it and dedicate it to Donald. You know what I mean? They might be trying to put a Machado in place there in Venezuela, just saying, you know what I mean? Maybe, maybe we got another Omar Gaddafi situation. When I say Omar, you say Gaddafi. And when I say Omar Gaddafi, what do you guys think? Because I remember names being plugged into my head. Bad, 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 bad. And that's how I always remembered the name. Omar Gaddafi. But when you look into Omar and what he wanted to offer his citizens and how he wanted to take that, could you imagine that fucking kind of shit going worldwide? You would want fucking shit like that going on. People would start to see that all these people who thought they fucking owned everything. Well, no, 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 that ain't happening no more. Oh, God, the Clintons, they loved their Omar. You know what I mean? What you guys did in Libya, the fucking before and afters, those fucking gravy, man. Those are fucking, that's something you guys should be proud of. Fucking bravo. I wonder if that was in the name of God. We do know that fucking Benjamin Netanyahu, he was like, yeah, 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 yeah. Those are the guys. Yeah. Omar and fucking Saddam. Let's get them. They're our threat, but they're a bigger threat to you guys. Look at all the oil they have. There's there's minerals in Street the Green. Let's go get Greenland. We'll take that by force if we have to. Your fucking president is on film saying he would take Greenland by force if needed. Because if he didn't, he wouldn't be able to protect the Americans. Fucking, are you kidding me? Are you fucking right out of the world retarded? Do you think this is being with God? You guys don't even understand the tariff thing yet. You know what I mean? You guys are paying to economically kill Canada. Donald, good job, buddy. Your stipend checks will be coming in next year. Fuck. Unfortunately, my country doesn't have a fucking brain in it. You know what I mean? I'm not hearing new innovation, no nothing, not investing in ourselves. No, we're taking off just like Donald Trump over to Saudi and all these other fucking places. This is where we're going to invest our money, our futures in another country. Row, row, row. Fucking retarded, right? Right? Almost as retarded as if those teachers' unions are back in child labor. Like, I'm not making this up. I can fucking find the video where the guy says her right on Rebel News. And if it wasn't true, Rebel News should have fucking backed it up and said something and blah blah blah. But you think that Rebel News would have actually went and took a look and figured out, a big scoop like that, because the guy does give the information where you can kind of look and how, you know what I mean? It wasn't just a he gave the wouldn't that be dirty? How would teachers feel about, well, their futures were coming straight out of the youth, even when they're done school. They don't care. They're living right. Fuck those children. I gave enough to those children. I gave those children everything that I had. Yeah, what they were told to give those children because they were told what to do too. And well, We're all teaching ourselves to be stupid. I'm not saying all teachers are stupid, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? This is a curriculum that has been spread to us to teach us to be the way that we currently are. We as humanity, I don't know if you people know this or not. Have you taken a look around? Are we on a state of fucking pure fucking chaos ready to break out, eh? Nobody knows what the fuck to believe. Nobody fucking cares what to believe. Everybody's just got somebody they want to hate, and well, hate will do. And hate won't do in heaven. You know what I mean? You guys don't want to work on your souls here. Do you really think if you guys don't want to participate in fucking helping Earth out, that you get to go to heaven? You guys can't even help the children out. You know what I mean? If you're not willing to help the children out, like you guys got to show me where what I'm saying is wrong. You know what I mean? Please, I'm going to give you guys some time. The Biden laptop, not that's a weird thing, but I meant the fucking diary. You know what I mean? They won't. I know, Jen. I know. I know. They'll sit in their stupidity. They'd rather fry in hell, give up their soul, than fucking bend the knee to the truth. It's not me I want you to come to, Uncle Will. It's Jesus. And who's Jesus, Uncle Will? Jesus could be you, buddy. You just gotta find him. But you gotta have faith in God. You gotta know that there's a power outside of you that's much stronger than you, Uncle Will. And if you don't get to know it, do you really get to show it, bud? Again? Do you get to be part of the show again? Is your movie time over, or do you belong to Freddy Nightmares? Hey? Don't worry, Uncle Will. Well, you're hot as hell. I'll be hanging out with the cool kids. I'll know that they passed their tooth tests, eh? We'll all be in heaven and we know we can trust each other again. Do we go as humans, Uncle Will? Are we raptured away? I don't know, Will. Remember, bud, my purpose is to stay in Jesus the best that I can and, well, not worry about it and question what man has left us. But do you want to follow the script that's been given? Do you want a chip in your hand and your head? They've chipped away at your brain enough, bud. They don't need a chip for you. Hey, bud, wouldn't you rather fucking go to heaven? Wouldn't you rather just succumb to the truth? I can't. Like, I'm in a bad fucking movie, a bad fucking video game, a fucking nightmare of stupidity. Like, okay, I'll read your statement. I'll try and prove you wrong. You would think you would go do something about it instead of trying on YouTube. You only want to catch it. I don't know how to tell you this, Will. My biggest fear, okay, bud, is the people will want to be around me. They won't fucking want to leave me the fuck alone, okay? But I do believe on the Mashiach, okay? So, in order to do that, I have to be known, okay? I have to face my fears. You know the one of the pedos? They you're so definitely scared to fucking have a conversation about? That's my fear, bud. I fucking fear people wanting to fucking love me, okay? I'm good. I love myself. I wanna help people if I can help them. Like, if I am the machine if I'm not, well, I'm good, brother. But yeah, I have to put myself out there, bud. I have to be known. I have to say No, I do it on the YouTube, bud. I use the devil's tools against them. What do you want me to do? Go door to door? Hello, I'm the Mashiach. Call the hospital on me. They don't know. Of course, I'm going to use the devil's tools against them. Will, how do you think God would beat the devil, bud? Wouldn't lay a finger on him and beat him with his own shit. Make more excuses. What excuses are you talking about? I tell you, bud, you don't know. I'm chewing a weave, buddy. Tick tock, tick tock. I did some early work on Facebook, bud, but I might get back to it. You know what I mean? I'll become a local hero because right now I'm a big fucking zero, bud. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. Maybe I am crazy for Christ, bud. That's all I want. The truth. Well, where am I going to hurt anybody asking for the truth? I'll hurt some feelings like yours, eh? Will, along the way. Do you know you protect pedos? No, I hate you. You're evil. You sure it's me and not Bill Gates? No, it's you. Well, if it's Bill Gates, it's you too. Take that to heaven. But you can't. Oh, Jen, I'm working on it. You know what I mean? I'm trying. I'm trying to help others fucking release their brains to themselves. I'm not trying to take anybody's brain over. I'm not Keith Raniere. I'm not going to tell you how great I am. I know how great I am. I don't need to tell anybody. Or I am the great I am. Kidding. But hey, Jesus said, "You are the great I am too." Well, look at your fuck, bud. I don't care what you say. You're fucked. Fuck yourself. You are gonna go insane, bud. I fucking feel bad for you, bud. Coming to God can be a fucking no joke sometimes, but I tell you, you're in for a rough ride, man. If you want to submit, if you don't, you can fucking you're gonna have a great old time. But when you start fucking finding out and some of the shit, like if I don't get to Trump and say, is there a fucking galactic federation of aliens? And then all of a sudden something crazy happens, Will, like you never thought possible. Like you think it, but then actually put yourself in the position like any way you want to look at it with the aliens, how the fuck would you react, right? Like really, honestly think about it. Like if aliens came to your home, Will, and said, "Will, we need to have a talk. You're not living in the truth." Would that scare the fucking shit out of you, Will? Or if they started attacking, hey, there's a big fucking the world versus the aliens. And that's what they've been building Space Force up for. How would you deal in those situations, bud? You know what I mean? Like if those became real situations, would you shit your pants? Would you think, fuck, I really did waste a lot of time being an idiot? The Ten Commandments aren't that hard, Will. You, like I've been trying to tell you, you're a victim of the system, bud. I went through the system and I see, fuck, man, you don't want to play ball with the system because you see the system. It will beat the living fucking tar out of you, bud. That's why you're happy. You're a good little servant. You don't ask for much, Will. You're the fucking perfect foot soldier for fucking who are you serving, bud? Is it the demiurge? Oh, fucking give up the urge, bud. Give up the urge. Come on. Come to the light, buddy. Walk through that darkness you're currently in. Say hello to your own stupidity and give your brains to God, bud. You know what I mean? Be a child of God. But you got to give your mind to God. You got to start thinking anything's possible because God just like these people like to tell you, he sends downloads. You got to work for your wisdom, Will. And sometimes you got to suffer for your wisdom. But if you get that wisdom, it is your job to spread that wisdom so other people don't have to get hurt and they can learn from your lessons. You know what I mean, buddy? And well, a lot of people are going to learn from your lessons. And maybe you'll have a lot of supporters. You know what I mean? We'll have to have merch both ways, right? Projecting again. What am I projecting, bud? Will, I have nothing to hide, bud. Everything's recorded. The whole way I was. You know, when you go look at those old videos, I'm not that way anymore, right? I'm not been a bit of growth. I've grown. Okay. That's what happens when you have a relationship with the truth, bud. You know what I mean? But the truth will challenge you. You just got to have faith in God. You know what I mean? And if you stay in the truth, you'll have God's protection. And like Jesus says, they can take your avatar, my friend, but they can't take your soul. Don't let them. It's better to give them your avatar than to give them your soul. And that's what I'm worried about, Uncle Will. These people who lied on me, like I tell you, they're good people for the most part until they can get hurt. But then again, what would they be capable of if they could gain off of you? You know what I mean? And either way, they knew purposely what they were doing, right? But hey. Whitney wins. No health care. Government is stealing my money. Wow, Whitney, where all have you went for help? If they're stealing your money, is there a way you can prove that they're stealing your money? Did you pick up a receipt? Because I think I've had the same problem. And I think I got receipts, you know what I mean? Who knows? I've had people lie on me before, so maybe they would lie on me again. But this particular person, but then again, there would be receipts on, you know what I mean? I got receipts. And I got to know if I pull those receipts. Crazy. Someone's crazy. We all see it, Carl. You have these weird delusions, and anyone that plays along with you is hurting you. What delusion? What delusion, dummy? I don't have to be the Mashiach. I think that I am. You know what I mean? Why not take the chance if that's what I think God's telling me? If I'm not, I don't want to rule over you, Willard. I want to help people, Willard. See, you're dumb, bud. You're dumb. You think, what do you think? Like, do you listen to me at all? You don't get her because you're sick in the fucking head. You're mentally ill, bud. And you're going to get locked away when you figure her out. Because when you have to rewind your brain, you got a lot of twisting to go through, bud. But I am hoping you never need me, bud. Uh, uh, we all we want all the oil. Yeah, yeah, I see that. See, like I say this all the time. This is how stupid Canada is. We send our oil to you guys to have it refined. Can you imagine that? We, your mortal enemies over here in Canada. We took over building your cars. And you don't want our cars anymore. Yeah, they're your cars, fucktards. I don't get it. This world doesn't think. It doesn't fucking look into anything. You know what I mean? It just fucking it doesn't. Uh, does anybody out there want to talk about cool shit? Or Will, let me know. Here, Will, we got you on the hook. Here. Willard, now, what's your professional conclusion here, Willard? You thinking I'm crazy and all? This little Epstein thing that we got here, you'd have to admit, if there are files, the Biden administration, Christopher Wray, and anybody who touched those files ever and know about those files, covered up those files, along with the Trump administration, eh? Cash Potato Head put his head on the line for Donald Trump. And Jeff Bondi told us about, well, all those videos, eh? 6660, he was. But so if files come out now, what's that mean, bud? Donald Trump asked for a cover up, and he got it. And you should probably throw that whole administration in jail. Covering shit up like that. What kind of sick fuck covers shit up because of somebody's title over victims? I know who. Every average, ordinary person would do it. Not all of them, just to save their own ass. When they didn't do anything, they just lie. You guys don't get that, right? You don't get that Mark Zuckerberg, the devil leave your body and mind, Carl. I'm praying you recover. From what? Let me know. Should they not? Should they not? Cash Patel, Pam Bondi should be in jail. All of them. Hey, Christopher Wray, everybody who knows should be in jail for a cover up. But Mark Zuckerberg should be in jail too. He brain fucking you guys, the whole world, so bad. So bad. We don't even realize that they're keeping shit away from us that helps us. Turned out ivermectin was good. And I seen somebody was losing their stuff because they had ivermectin in their building and they had to leave or something. It was fucking weird. Couldn't be in their practice or something. Fucking weird. Like, this is the way you guys get treated, and you want to come over here and treat me like a piece of shit, trying to help you. It's weird, Will. Could you imagine if you are slapping God in the face? Oh, baby. Come slap me harder, Will. Come slap me harder. Come with your intelligence, baby cakes. I can't believe that someone would even ask for what you've asked for. I often fucking say to myself, I gotta wake up. This is a nightmare. There's no way people are this ignorant. There's no way they would just beg for fucking hell if there is hell. There's no way. And yet, there is a way here in this fucked up world that I'm living in. Whereas we as men will can't come together and say, fuck, man, men shouldn't be playing in women's sports. Just fuck pride, do something, stand up. Then again, we can't do anything against women's wills, right? And I guess if they want the willies in their sports, then fuck, who are we to fucking complain about it, eh? But what about the girls that don't wanna play with the willies? Maybe they could just have a co-ed league, eh? But then again, people would go against their beliefs to play on the team that would play better. The better outcome here. Who can make them look the best. The mortgage is a scam. Well, it's all a scam. You guys don't get it. It's all a scam. It's all a scam. You do know there's ways that we could build our communities with our own money, not a government, our communities. You know what I mean? Not look to a man to fucking rule your world. Like the devil does a lot of slick shit. Like, look at Willard. You worship money. You love money. What's it got on there? Bunch of men's faces, eh? Answer the question, Carl. What question? Mortgages scam? My friends take ivermectin when they get the flu and heal within a day. Yeah, I hear it works good. I've never used it there, Whitney, but government can take your house by force in the US. Well, I know that. Um, there's weird stuff in the US. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's here too. Squatters' rights or whatever. I've seen some weird shit where houses have been taken over and haven't been able to get back for fucking ever. That was just not too long ago. Me, I don't understand which question you want, Will. You're pointing at mortgage is a scam. May the devil leave your body and mine, Carl. I'm praying you recover. No, we already went over that, bud. It's your mind that's on the devil, bud. Pedo protectors are the devil. Those who are willing to stand up and work with others to use the devil's tools against them. That is delight. But we just don't talk all pretty like you do on your show, Willard. Come like me. Oh, let me tell you how great I am. Woo. That Carl, he's mentally ill. Look at him calling me a pedo protector. Fuck, guys. He's calling you guys pedo protectors too. He's an idiot, eh? You cry about Mark Zuckerberg and you're on his platform every day. Well, I'm not on Mark Zuckerberg's platform every day, bud. I know he has Instagram. I'm not on that every day, I don't think. Maybe I push it. I don't know. I don't use Instagram hardly at all, buddy. Facebook, I don't touch that very often either. But yeah, he should be in jail, whether you use his tools or not, bud. And rumors have it he stole it anyways. Maybe we could give it to the people. Hey, he mind fucked the people. Let's give it to the people. And now the people can make money off them talking to themselves. Hey, 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 no more Zuckerberg. That's what you get when you're a treasonous motherfucker. Hey, Willard, but you don't know what treason is, do you, buddy? Do ya? No, no. You want me to feel bad that but Mark Zuckerberg's cool with you. You see how fucking stupid you are. I love it when you come over here and you get me jazzed up, baby. You should be in jail. Mr. Sam. I thought we'd settle that, Uncle Will. Why do you keep bringing it up? Doesn't matter. The story doesn't change, buddy. Dr. Willard. You're grasping, Will. You're grasping. You're starting. Wake out. Uncle Will. I'm a child of God, Will. You have really fucked yourself. You've really outdone yourself this time, Pumpkin. And I can't wait to figure out what you did that you're so fucking ashamed of. Repentance, Will. You're gonna have to repent in front of the whole world, Will. Hey, what'd you try to get in front of, buddy? I seen it, Will. Yeah. It's like PBR, bud. Do you want him in ladies' panties too, Will? See, I know you would. I know you would. But then, once you got your sick fetish out of it, you'd use that video against him and you'd post it all over the internet, wouldn't you, Will? You'd wait for a time where you were feeling really down and really blue, and you thought, it's time for PBR to get his. uh, Chris Wood's in the house again. Hi, Christopher. How are ya, Theeper? Theeper, creeper. Where'd you get those bars? Hey, Sheeper. Oh, your mind is warped. Yeah, I've been telling you about it. I got PTSD. None of this might not be real. I might not be the Mashiach, and there might not be elite pedophiles running the world. And Klaus Schwab has not penetrated my government. And he is not supported by every major corporation in the world. I'm on an illusion. But I'm following this delusion to the end, bud. You got to prove to me that this shit ain't happening. Or are you a pedo protector, Willard? You and the rest of the world, but you particularly, bud. You've been warned for a long, 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 long time. People don't have to be paddle protectors that don't want to be paddle protectors because they didn't realize they were paddle protectors. But you've had lots of times to realize that, well, you're a paddle protector, bud. You should give it up, but you won't because you have to give it all. Well, all of your will, and you have to put your will to the truth because that's your true will. You're Jesus, Will. Put your will towards Jesus, Will. Jesus will come to the world, Will. God will. That's how we bring God to the world, bud. We all put our minds towards God. Because, well, like Jesus said back in the day, pumpkin, that Satan is the master and the ruler of this world. Why? Because everybody had their brains on Satan, thinking they had God. And, well, nothing seems to have changed. Well, maybe some people have changed because the message has been out there about Jesus. And well, the message was be like me because you are me. And I am God. But watch out because the God outside of me is far more powerful than you and me. And if you don't play the right role, you might end indeed. Hey, which way you travel on that deep blue sea, Uncle Will? Right now, you're up a sea of shit, buddy. Hey, but hey, keep hustling. It just gets shittier, bud. Fight the shit, Will. Or do you wanna get McMahon? Do you wanna get paid? So you can enjoy the rest of your time on this earth like a champion. Champions help children will. And you refuse to do that, mister. You know what I mean? And I'm willing to fight my children to help my children. As if I'm not wrong, I can help my children. But if I give in to their and succumb to their stupidity, where they think the world is just the way you do too, I enable them. I know where I fucked up. I want to show them. But yeah, bud, kids should mean something to people. It shouldn't be weird. Wanting to be around kids, that's fucking probably a different story, bud. I want people to take care of their own fucking kids and see that maybe there's a problem. I don't want people's kids around me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Not that I don't like kids, Uncle Will. But hey, but I like my peace of mind too sometimes. You know what I mean? Well, it's been an hour and a half, bud. If I go now, I might be able to come back later. Enough of this crazy train today. Well, that's what I was getting to, bud. It's enough of the crazy train today. Jen, if you're still out there, hope you have a good day. Brian, I hope you have a good day, bud. And Seeper, Diane, Ford man, anybody who's out there, you all have a good day. But I do appreciate some decent comments in there, so I would like to say thanks. Jen was a big help out there too. I always forget about Space Force. I'm like, that came in right around the same time. Anyways, who knows? Maybe if we keep traveling down this road, well, I'll get Donald Trump's attention. We can find out if there's a galactic federation of aliens before they want to let us know. You deserve to know.